Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTuberverse? It's going to be a bit of a darker video. I don't have the other light on. Why? Because this dude's in my lap. Well, I wanted to go ahead and do some recording. And of course, I'm going to let Rorschach sit and chill. I'm not going to make him get up if he don't want to. Say hello, buddy. Nope, you're going to say sleepy face instead. Oh, that was a kind of a hello. He wants to be left alone. Yeah, but sleepy cat on the lap. Busy days. A lot of stuff going on at work and so on. Stuff going on. That's not bad either. It's just good stuff. So a lot of good work going on. When I'm saying that is I had to do the fish wall. So we redid the fish wall. There's a new bunch of fish we're gonna get at our store and stuff. And we're gonna be phasing out some old types of fish we were getting that weren't selling well and so on. So, just essentially a reset on sales as far as that goes. Also, like I said a month or two ago, it's been so busy with the holidays. We're still going to go ahead and do the sort of like specialized messages for the animals and so on. I'm going to be in charge of writing since I'm the one who's usually all with the animals all the time, who's been with them the most and knows their personalities the best, so I can do the best descriptions about this sort of thing. Also, we're gonna have one of the managers that I've been working with leaving, so she's a shift lead and everything, but it's gonna be a bummer because it's someone I've worked with for a minute, and this team's super awesome. But I just hope the next person that comes in is equally as good. We did have a shift lead come in, and she's pretty cool, and so work with a great team. I just want to keep that good vibe, good team stuff going. So hopefully that keeps flowing on through because it just takes really one person to make things rough. And if that does happen, they're not going to last long with the job. But then we're talking about a management position. This is someone who's going to open and close stores. This is someone's going to help with the registers and stuff. This person is going to have codes to help people with things. So we need them to be on point. So it's hard to find management that will stick, that has a good attitude for a lot of things, as far as my experience goes. Very lucky to have the team I have, so I don't want that to be messed up. So it's cool because this young person is going to be moving on, doing more with her life and so on. Her job is and career mindset is not with animals, so it's perfectly chill. They do what they do, and best for them. I just hope that the person who comes in to fill them shoes is as awesome as this young lady was to help out with the job. And outside of that, that's been on my mind lately. I heard about that today. It's like, man, that's a bummer. Because I like working with my team. Everyone on my team's awesome. It's so cool. It's hard to find a place where where it's fun to work with everyone, where you're fine working with everybody. And especially in a place where I work with animals on top of that. So that's even a bigger bonus, man. Bigger bonus. But things are doing good. I just got done with another D&D session. I helped. They got to the point now where they have a full team of 6 between the two of them to go on with this stuff. It's fun, man. But this channel is not all about D&D and my. It's a made up continent, so it's nothing from the main series stuff. You guys would not have heard of this place before or anything. But it's just something of my own design. It's fun, and they're having fun with it, which is great. So a lot of good stuff happened in the past couple days since I last checked in with everybody. But things are going and it's going good. Hopefully, with everything else, holidays are done. Oh, moving, sorry. Hand in the way. We're good. We're good. We're good. I have to adjust. I'm holding this with my hand and my pinky was getting cramped, so I had to readjust. But holidays are done. A lot of the big rush stuff is through. And now it's time to settle, get into the routines again, and, do your things and stuff. Hopefully, you guys are still doing good with your New Year's. That's not been a bad one yet. Hopefully, it's not going to be a bad one at all, to be honest. But, things be things. And I know everyone has their resolutions and their stuff. And I will say, if you haven't seen anything to come to fruition yet, it's still only been just a couple of weeks. Y'all got to give it a chance and chill, take it one step at a time, kind of a deal. A lot of big things happen. It's always, even though the New Year's, I've noticed, is almost like a random day and time in our calendar, it seems like a lot of big changes kind of happen around this January, February sort of month. So, it can't help but feel like a new year. It could be the mental thing just because of the holidays that I feel that way. But big changes going on already in my job. With my personal life, nothing big change wise. just keeping on doing, keeping on going, and keeping on pushing as far as where I'm concerned. Not gonna be a big long video tonight. I just wanted to come in, say hi, say what's up, let you guys know that I'm doing good. That there's a few changes and stuff going on with stuff outside of anything big. But yeah, I mean, every time I get a chance to record at my job, I do. I don't be rude and overdo it or make it so that what I do here on YouTube bleeds in too much or bleeds in at all, really, to what I do at my work. Because what I do at my work when I do record there, it is quick little moments and I am back to it. If you realize, because of quick little moments, I spend much more time focused on the animals I'm working with than I do recording what I'm doing with them, because that's just important. It's all hands on. These are living creatures. These are lives. They are important, and to give it anything best or anything less than my 100% is not the best, and that is not a way I like to conduct working with animals and so on. So it's why the type of recordings I do seem broken up and so scattered sometimes with the shorts and things. I'm pausing it to do things. I'll even say in my videos and stuff, I'm going to put this down. I got to use 2 hands, that kind of stuff. So I love what I'm doing with work. Work is changing. Big things are happening. I'm going to hear more about it. And outside of that, I just wanted to jump in and say, hey, things are going well. Hopefully things are going well with you guys, because that's really important. Y'all are important too. So I just hope you guys are doing great. Because even so far with the new year, compared to what my new year was last year, already way better. And I'm going to keep pushing and pushing to make it better and better. Will it happen? Most likely. It's all the mindset, I've read this really cool quote that was by Bruce Lee. He said this way back. He said, "Don't ask God to make life easier. Ask God for the strength to make you get through whatever's coming your way." That's what you should be asking for, because life's going to happen. We can't ask for easy mode, because you're not going to grow. And that was a cool thing. And that's just something, I don't know why I said that. Just something in my mind. I thought about it. And that's driving me big time, because there was a point in my life where I was praying, like, please stop. This hurts. I've been through so much. Can I just have a break? And in reality, sometimes when you feel like that, it's really God pushing you forward. And a year after some very terrible times, and then even a year after terrible times, 2 years after even terrible times after that, more terrible times, here I still stand, Out of the last couple of years of oof, finally I'm just, back to just trying to collect the pieces. And as I'm doing so, I'm checking on you guys. I'm letting you guys know you can make it through. This schmuck right here has been through a bunch. You guys will be just fine as well. So just an uplifting, quick little thing. It's supposed to be a shorter video. Went longer than I thought. But, I just can't help but going on and on sometimes. Just very thankful. And this channel, you folks out there that driving this channel, are definitely to thank for that as well. So thank you guys so much. I do hope you have the best of whatever time of day you at. Be good. See you soon. Peace out.